Hi, creative people, and welcome to the Vibe. This is Juanine here, your creative alignment coach, coming to you with a message about family instability with your root chakra. And the message that was coming to me is knowing your ranges. You hear me talk about ranges all the time, right? It's toasty out here today. I'm going to take this off. But this is really important so you can know when you're in order and when you're out of order. When you're in place, in alignment, and out of alignment. Okay? And especially as a woman and a divine feminine, it is so important that we are in touch with how we feel. And this is not an out of balance perspective of emotions where you're just a faucet that never turns off. You're crying over every little doggone thing. If every single thing makes you cry, your emotions are out of balance, girl. But that's just real talk. Emotions out of balance. Now, this could be a pH balance thing. It could be so many things. Your gut could be out of order. But I'm saying this because you can't just let it be an excuse to be going off the hook all the time. Whether it's off the hook with anger, off the hook with an attitude, or off the hook with all these wet emotions. They're good to have, but you need to know how to have them in balance, okay? So that we could be better mothers and better sisters and better friends and better wives and partners, right? You need to know yourself. Know thyself, girl, right? Okay, so the way you do this is the way I've learned, and maybe you could take some value from this, okay? Is I really have gotten to know my chakras. So I use the base 8 chakras. There are base 7 chakras, but I use 8 chakras, with the eighth chakra being the soul star chakra. The first chakra is at the base of your spine, it's your root chakra. Second one is 3 inches below your navel, right? And it goes from front to back. So that's why I'm pointing like this, okay? It goes from front to back, and it's like a wheel. Chakra means wheel, okay? And so it's a spinning energetic wheel, okay, that's going from your front to your back. And then we have it going up and down different chakras, right? So we have the root chakra, we have the sacral chakra, which is just right below your navel, okay? And then the solar plexus chakra is 3 inches. My navel is here, 3 inches above your navel, okay? And then you have your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, your crown chakra, and your soul star chakra. Okay, and so when you get in tune with each one of these chakras, then you know when they are out of balance. Okay, so the first one is root stability. 2 is sacral, and that's creativity. 3 is your heart, and that's self love. 4 is your throat, and that is truth. 5 is your third eye, that's intuition. 6 is your um, 4, 5 is throat. 6 is your third eye. Okay. 4 is your heart chakra. Let me start over because I messed up somewhere. Okay, so root chakra is 1, that's stability. Sacral chakra is 2. Solar plexus is what I missed. And that's creativity. Solar plexus is 3. Okay, and that's confidence. Heart chakra, that's 4. That's self love. Throat chakra, that's 5. That's truth. Third eye chakra is 6. That's intuition. Crown chakra is 7. That's spirituality. And then you have your soul star chakra, which is 8. And that is universal love. That's when your whole self connects with the other whole selves around you. This is a real strong telepathic realm, the soul star chakra. This is a real this in this realm, when you're connected to your soul star, this is when your clairs are really opened up. Okay, I have a lot of those clairs, and I was just thinking this morning about, like, when I was dealing with one of my students who was trying to lie, and I was like, now you have to remember your teacher's psychic. Right? And I don't always have to touch people, I just be knowing. It's just a gift. Okay, but if I touch you, I'm probably gonna know even more. All right. And so you have to get to know yourself. So if your stability, you're feeling unsafe, you're feeling unrocky, and it's so funny because you could have a whole bunch of chaos around you and still feel stable. So don't let stability be about material things. It's about your being, how you feel, because how you feel is what's actually going to attract the next moment. Okay, and right now we're talking about stability when it comes to your family. And when you're stable when it comes to your family, the first part is you have to be stable in your emotions. Before you start trying to procreate, before you start trying to start trying to give information and lessons to other people, make sure that you're taking those lessons yourself and that you're activating the knowledge that you're trying to permeate within other people first, because true women, true divine feminine, we lead from example. Okay, we are living this life when people are watching and when they don't, because it's who we are. It's not who we're pretending to be. And not everybody wants it to be a divine feminine, and that's fine. Okay, everybody got their places. But I'm talking to people who are called to embodying God in their womanhood. If you feel called to be a woman, you love being a woman. You understand being a woman on a deeper level. It's beyond beauty, but you know it's beauty too, right? Had to catch that real quick. So get to know thyself, honey. Know thyself. And then start trying to put that in with the family and your friends and everybody else. Okay? You got to know yourself and get to know your emotions. There's so much more I want to say, but I don't want to give you more than what you're going to actually activate. Run this video back and take heed. This is the first step to being fully confident in yourself, regardless of who is supporting it, who sees, because it's not about that. It's not about the clout. You can feel yourself. That's fine. But feel yourself because you're feeling yourself for yourself. Don't feel yourself because you need attention. Okay? That's being over emotional. Figure out how to get the attention that you're seeking and figure out why you feel like you need that attention. And then attract what you desire. Okay? Because when you're the divine feminine, you're going to get what you want. Even if it doesn't always come in the packages that you thought, you will get it. Best believe. Because when God is working through you, why would God deny you the things that's only going to make you more godly? Huh? And that's why being divine feminine is a way of lifestyle, is a way of being, because then you can trust your desires. And then you can trust where your heart is leading you. If we're not seated on our throne of divine femininity, then yes, you might need to question your desires. You might need to question who you're trying to be with, because you're probably being over emotional and not thinking with a masculine balance within ourselves. Okay? That masculinity is a balance we need, but it should not be dominating our being as divine femininity. Okay? That's it for now. Until next time, no matter what you do or how you do it, be authentic.